Hiya. Come on in and get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone's having a super Saturday. This is a full moon reading. Full moon in Aquarius. And yeah, I don't know what I've just looking for my glasses and they're on my head. That's a good start, isn't it? But yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. I did do a reading yesterday, and something, the camera flipped again, and I just thought, nah, 45 minutes. But yeah, I'm going to get straight into this. I'm going to do Jay Slater's reading tomorrow. Do an update, see what spirit can show us. Highlight anything that we need to see. But yeah, we'll never forget him. He's always going to be in our hearts and minds. We've got the Fool here. This is like new beginnings. I mean, the full moon is the perfect time for manifesting. If you've seen the moon last night, wow. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's see what this says. The time is ripe for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities. We have the full moon in Aquarius, the water bearers flow. Connect with our community and channel your energy towards collective goals, using the full moon's illumination to bring your dreams to fruition. The full moon is a time of completion and fruition. And this card represents the energy of a job well done. Celebrate your accomplishments and take a moment to appreciate your hard work and the progress you have made. Yeah, you should always look back and see all the achievements that you've made over the past month. Take time to relax, recharge, and replenish your inner strength. So yeah, it's up to you. You can either go out and party or you can stay at home and relax and recharge. But let's get into this. This is a new deck. It's the Deviant Moon Tarot. I think it's quite appropriate. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective what they need to see during this full moon. Thank you. We love you. Seven of Cups. So I feel like, this is... Come on then. Come on. Jump in. Come on. Maybe. Get in. Yeah, this is someone who's painting a picture, but they've got two faces here, and there's someone here behind as well, hiding. It gives me two people. Oh, we've got the Hermit, and I feel like this is taking a deeper look at something. Or it could be somebody taking a deeper look. Or taking a closer look. We've got the Empress here. Empress energy. Abundant energy. Motherly. All four queens rolled into one. We've got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is usually, a business person. Could be, earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Take that as it resonates. But we'll see what Spirit has to show us for this full moon. What does the collective need to see during this full moon? Heavenly Spirit, thank you. We love you. The Four of Swords is resting. We've got the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups. And we've got the Empress here. I mean, number Two of Wands, it gives me kind of like it's an idea before something happens. And with the Page of Cups, it gives me something like, in the early stages of something. I feel like it's some kind of like an epiphany. Somebody's going to get something while they're lying down resting. This idea is going to come to them. could be a new idea, something that could be nurtured. We've got the Lovers. I mean, oh, I don't know. There's the Lovers, but there's this Lovers here, but this snake is biting this man's leg. I've just seen the Hermit and the Magician. You know, they've seen all these major arcanas at once. You know, seeing the Empress, the Hermit, the Magician, and the High Priestess as well. I feel like someone's going to get, when someone's resting, when someone's laid down, or even if somebody's praying, I feel like there's going to be an idea here. It's learning how to do something with the Page of Cups here. And it could be represent a lover. But I feel like it's like this guy is being bit by a snake. And I'll take that as it resonates, but it's like this woman has got herself wrapped around this person. Oh my word, the sun in reverse. The sun in reverse. That's not a good thing, because usually the sun is here to bring light to something, but this is something that is in the dark. We've got the Hierophant, the Magician, and Justice all in the same order. I feel like this is like somebody having some information. This something that I've seen. Something that was in the hidden, you know, with the sun, or something being made hidden. It gives me kind of like a gag order or something like that. But I really don't feel like with the Justice. I feel like it's something that could be unseen. You know, like hidden justice, blind justice. We've got the Emperor here with the Fool. You know, this could be somebody new coming in. This could be like taking a leap of faith with someone new as well. Or it could just be some new information regarding an Emperor, which is usually like a father figure, a boss person. I've seen the Empress. A Ten of Swords. Now that... Is that a Five of Swords? Sorry. A Five of Swords. I feel like somebody's defeating one's enemies here. Yeah, leaving. In a Six of Swords. I feel like, yeah, with a Tower, I feel, you know, there's a Tower moment, and it's like, look, hidden justice, this is what I said. Spirit, it's something that is not seen. You know, it's like a bit like karma. When you know, for instance, like what happened with Jay, it's like we don't see. People say, oh, I didn't get justice because of what happened in this system. But we understand this system is against us, not for us. Anyway, and the laws of the universe, they're real. They're solid. They remain unchanged. And it is like what we give out is what we get back. There's some kind of victory here, some kind of success. And I feel like with seeing the Magician again, I feel like someone's manifesting this. So especially under the full moon as well, you know, keep your eye, you know, things can become reality. We've got the World here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like something like a job's being done here. Somebody's worked hard at finishing something. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like a spanner in the works, because it's like this person's put a spanner in the works here. Somebody's been working hard at putting a spanner in the works. Yeah, look, I'm seeing this foot on somebody's head here. Yeah, it wanted to show itself again. You know, sometimes people will be doing too much, especially around full moons and that, and I feel like this is kind of a backfire here. Some kind of a backfire. You know, like if someone's tried to, like, it's like, ooh, whoever digging the pit shall fall in it. I feel like that kind of energy. It's almost like somebody tried to do, and I feel like this epiphany is going to come to somebody. I feel like you're going to there's going to be some kind of realization. The Seven of Wands gives me a protecting energy. Knight of Swords with the Eight of Wands again. Something, you know, happening fast. It's news coming in. There's this little bird bringing a letter in here, bringing news. So, you know, somebody could have even had to physically protect themselves here. Yeah, look, we've got truth and clarity with the Ace of Swords. I feel like someone has to, you know, it's like the truth will set you free. The truth all wins. We've got the Ace of Pentacles with the High Priestess. This gives me knowledge, but it's like a gift. It's like a gift. A knowledge, something was given to someone. It's like something new. With the Ace, it's always like, you know, it's an earthly gift, but the High Priestess is spiritually, very spiritually intelligent. A tower moment here. This could be some new information. But yeah, regarding this Emperor here. And it's coming out here with this lovers and this hidden, something hidden. Could be somebody even hiding the true self, but there's a Chariot here. It's like things are picking up. You know, the momentum is picking up. Oh, look, Seven of Swords. This person's actually eating their own sword here. Oh, it's like eating their own words. The Two of Cups. So this is regarding the relationship. We've got this lovers here. We've got this Emperor. We've got this Two of Cups. Somewhere hidden with this moon. Ooh. Knight of Wands with the King and Queen of Swords. It's like something was done. You know, it even gives me this kind of thing. It gives me like a midnight raid. I don't ask me why. The King and Queen of Swords is like, these could be like, you know, it gives me like police, justice. Ten of Wands or something, you know, could be like, it gives me kind of that kind of feeling, a midnight raid. Honestly, why am I saying that? Something's over here. Getting a midnight raid. I thought they usually do it early hours, don't they? Yeah, it's the moon. The moon, the tower, and Empress look peeping out. Ten of Wands. So something. Oh, we've got a Queen of Cups facing a Queen of Swords here, and we've got this full moon. It's like, what? Oh, spirit. A Nine of Swords is not a good energy to be in. So I feel like whatever somebody's done here, the Fool gives. Oh my word! Look, we've got the Devil here, and this is family. Ten of Cups. With the Devil showing itself. Yeah, with the Nine of Swords. And we've got the Empress here. Look, the way the Empress is looking at this King of Pentacles. Oh, this could be, you know, And the Ace of Cups is, you know, and the Ace of Wands. And this person here has got there's a new baby. Ace of Cups is like, you know, it could even be a new child as well. But it's like this devil that is wanting to cause some kind of anxiety here. You know, people could be doing things under the moon. You know, wishing bad upon like this Empress. It's not going to work. And the Empress energy, that's like, you know, it's definitely Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups energy, but Ten of Cups could be a family as well. Could mean family. There could be a group of people here working on it's like a sacrifice. But the Temperance Angel's here, so something tells me that, you know, there's a protection here. There's definitely a protection, a balance. It gives me, there's definitely a group energy. You know, Four of Cups, you know, this is, and the Seven of Cups, yeah. I feel like this, it gives me like, um, you know, smear campaign. Yeah, but something definitely over here. Something's over. There was something that caused pain here. And if somebody's done that, like if somebody wishes bad on you, it's like it comes back to them. You know, it always will reverse roles back to them. That's why you should always be good. We've got 911 courage. A doorway has opened for you, and while apprehension may be felt, allow courage to flow in as you put your best foot forward. You are being encouraged to let curiosity lead you and know that the divine has your back. Affirmation: I allow courage to prevail as curiosity leads me through new doors. And this could be past, present, or future energy, you know, but I feel like there was something here in the past. And I feel like, you know, someone has this as an idea. There was some kind of, you know, spanner in the works here. It said, instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out and to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. I'll balance your time more wisely. (1919) transformation. Excuse me. It is asked that you take notice. It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. Affirmation: I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. And I feel like there was some kind of negative past energy here, something, you know, that was somebody trying to throw a spanner in the works against someone. You know, it could have been a past relationship. And sometimes they don't like to see you move on, do they? You know, especially if you progress without them. You know, you could have been stuck with them, never progressing anyway. You could break up with someone and then all of a sudden your life changes for the better. And that's just proof. Where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Yeah, you've got this. Got 999 release. It's the sound of the police. Endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolises the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is in the release where the magic happens. Affirmation: doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to my mind, my body, and my soul. So I feel like, yeah, a door is closed here. New things are coming in. And you can manifest what you really want, you know, especially when you do a lot of self-healing. 777 alignment. Your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. Affirmation: I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine. Yeah, tune in. It says here, go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them and use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. Yeah, it's a shame about that reading yesterday, but then I thought to myself, maybe it was meant for me, I took it as my own. We've got the 12th house here, seeking oneness with all there is, philanthropy, and keeping your involvement hidden. So yeah, sometimes it's better not to tell people what you're doing, because they can just put a dampener on it. Yeah, just keep your ideas to yourself. If you've got a good idea, don't share it, because somebody will either steal it or they'll send negativity towards it. The frequency of consciousness, number 17. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. This card did come out yesterday, so it's obviously showing itself again. So yes, consciousness, being consciously aware of things. We have the subconscious, which is usually in the dreams or inner knowing. But then we've got the consciousness, things that you are aware about. We've got your vision here. What's new and different about and used in an unconventional way. And this is in Aquarius, and this is the moon in Aquarius. So this is confirmation here. And I feel like this is somebody's vision. This is somebody's vision that's, starting out something new. So you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. We've got diplomatic relationships get a fair deal in the 7th house. There's something about shaking hands here. I mean, it could be relating to a Gemini. Take that as it resonates. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. We've got trust and faith here. Trust and faith. High Priest and High Priestess. And we've got the intuition to protect attitudes from the past about and the resulting from the history of, and this is in Cancer here. So there's something about the past here, and you're protecting your intuition. I feel like you're trusting your intuition as well. Trust and faith, because Spirit's saying, your intuition is like spot on. We've got leaving or travel here. So you could be leaving or traveling somewhere, and there will be no anxiety about it. This trouble, there's nothing there. This is somebody in the South Node, and I feel like there's freedom here, associations from the circle of friends in the 11th house. We have romantic love here. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. This could be what the consciousness is about, being totally, seeing the wood for the trees. We've got communal living here. And I just seen Taurus and Scorpio. And I just seen authority, but it was in the reverse. And I've just authority figures. So somebody could have been let down by authority figures, because it was in reverse, that authority. We've got the Phoenix, being prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. The Phoenix energy. Be prepared for this renewal. We've got abundance here, bearing fruit, harvest, fertility, merriment, prosperity, surplus, fullness, juicy, overindulge, tempting, goodness, plentiful, wealth, enjoying the fruits of your labour. And I feel like this could be, this reading is like somebody probably realizing, you know, an idea or something, and, you know, taking off, but keeping it to yourself as well. Yeah, I mean, you could be in communal living. You know, we've got the gavel here, convictions, decisions are being made, pay attention, offer accepted, legal matters, court order, fair, finish, being judged, bring order, serious situation, important decisions, and assertion. So there could be something to do with authority here, some decisions being made. You know, but there's a conclusion here, an outcome, a finale, a completion, a verdict, settled, the results, some at the signal in the end. Something's finished here, finishing verse, achievement, culmination, the final chapter, endings, feeling relieved. So something being over here. We've got a child here, fixed, stubborn, inner child, do what you love, exploration, boundless energy, time to play, demanding attention, tireless, love to learn, imagination, and delights in simple things. I feel like this could be the energy, you know, that you feel, but it could also mean a child. I've seen the gavel again, something being made, an order being made. It could be regarding a child. Take that as it resonates. Very likely at this time, the situation or outcome is likely to occur. Yeah, we've got the abundance again. Abundance, bearing fruit, harvest, fertility, merriment, prosperity, surplus, fullness, juicy, overindulged, tempting, goodness, plentiful, wealth, enjoying the fruits of your labour. So something that's very likely to happen right now. This abundance, put the lottery on. Yeah, I feel like believe the impossible here. It says daydreams, romantic ending, universal archetypes, hopeful, magic, unicorns, rainbows, aspire, happily ever after, fanciful, and the stories we tell. You know, I feel like this is like something, a fairy tale ending. We've got a person of water here, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this is the emotional idealist, emotionally connected, psychic, emphatic, intuitive, sensitive, art-centered, feels deeply, taking things personally. This could be an healer, a counsellor, advisor, or an author. Happening soon. It's going to unfold. The answering question will develop very soon. So if you were looking for an answer, it's happening very soon, and it's the truth and justice here with the sword and scales. It's a due process, by the book, appeal, balance, make amends, law, integrity, cut to the chase, fair and square, fair play, equity, even keel, legal matters, and hear me out. There's some kind of legal matters here. It's come out fast, quite a few times, and Spirit's like, yes, the answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track at this time. So I feel something right on time. But I don't know, whatever it is, it will resonate with you, but something is right on time. And look, it says trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. We've got the blue flame here, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration, time. Yeah, trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on, Spirit says. We've got God sustains me. As I turn each day over to God, my worries ease and my resistance softens. In the arms of God's love, I find inner peace, even in challenging times. Today, my faith provides me, with confirmation, with great strength. I welcome all that comes my way, knowing that the love of God sustains me. So, yeah, I feel like it's the faith as well, because we've seen that trust and faith, you know, trust and faith. And I feel like, yeah, you never lose that faith. You never falter. You know, my children and I, we've lived in places, yeah, and we've moved to places, and people there didn't believe in God. And before we left, they did believe in God. You know, we have put the Most High into the arts, or just made him awaken to the fact, that God is real. Only the fool says in his heart there is no God. It says, forge, don't follow, pave a new path and be the leader that you wish you had. The great severing, the Mars energy and anger, conflict and softening to love. So I feel like this could be something like there has been conflict, otherwise the severing wouldn't be here. I feel like closing that door to your past as well, and just, as that door closes, that new one is already open. Live for love. Today I put love into everything I do. It is love that gives life to all things, and I open my heart to this great power. I act gently and speak with kindness. I fill each thought with love and light. I love God and all beings everywhere. I live for love. I love myself. How beautiful is that? That is beautiful. And it says here, your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody about somebody tapping into their creativity, and it could be anything, what you could be, write, sing, sew, paint, whatever, draw, whatever it is. Yeah, there's something. We've got past lives here. Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past life will raise your vibration. So there could be some kind of karmic lesson here. It says, don't worry, be happy. Dolphin. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, is there any more messages for the collective for this full moon? Thank you. We love you. See if there's any more message before I close out this reading, because I have to see to my pets. Embrace adventure in your life. Jesus said, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to those who are like these children. Matthew 19:14. And we've got awareness here. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts and look for signs and guidance. We've got conscious again. Consciousness. And we've got gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honour your gentleness and speak words of love. And it's to children here. So I feel like speaking, lovingly to children, because they'd learn off us. Know that your children are protected here. This is gentleness. Know that your children are protected. Take care of the little things. The river of God has plenty of water. It provides a beautiful harvest of grain, for you have ordered it so. Psalm 65:9. And we've got possibility here. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. So somebody has an unlimited potential here. It says, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Leave a trail of love as you walk the earth. O Lord, what a variety of things you have made. In wisdom you have made them all. Psalm 104:24. And look at that full moon. It just reminds me of that picture that my daughter took. Yes, my daughter took that picture. Patience, have a little patience. Yeah, leave a trail of love, as be remembered for something, that is a positive. You want to be remembered for something good, don't you? You don't want to be remembered for something bad, you know. It was just the past life one. It was turned around, so I feel like there was something a past life here. I feel like releasing a past life karma. This could have been. But yeah, being remembered for being a kind, loving person, than being remembered for being awful. Like people, there's a lot of people, but you always remember the good things about them. But a lot of people, the ones who remember the bad things, they're just stuck onto negativity. But when you remember the good things about people, You know, like you're honouring that memory of them as well, you know what I mean? And it's like just as people will honour that memory of you too. You know, it's better to be kind than to be see you next Tuesday. Yes, I'd rather be kind. Yes, that was a beautiful reading, and I'm gonna love you and leave you there. So I'll be back tomorrow for Jay. I'm gonna really get channeled into it. I'm gonna probably focus on Jay tonight. I'm gonna wear my t-shirt as well. Yeah, let's see what Spirit's got for us for Jay. But I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Saturday, and I hope everyone has an absolutely super Sunday. I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I will see you soon.